Hello everyone, Sayan here. I welcome you all to the virtual school, a new way of learning and teaching with the vision of let's grow together. Today we are going to talk about Indian political thoughts of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. So stay tuned and here we go. Dr. Ambedkar, he born in Madhya Pradesh, Indore, in the year of 1891. He completed his higher studies in the USA and UK, United Kingdom and United States of America. He completed his DSc in economics, PhD, BA, MA. It means he studied a lot. He studied world. He studied the constitutions of the world. He was interested in law. Again, he also achieved the degree of barrister. So he understood the laws. Then only he could be able to constitute Indian Constitution. He became the chairman of the Indian Constituent Assembly. So his chief ideas, like you can say his books, he wrote his ideas or he published his ideas or his thoughts in the books, namely Problem of Rupee, Evolution of Provincial Finance in British India, Caste in India, Small Holdings and their Remedies. So if you find time, you can go through it and read it and learn more about his thoughts and ideas. Dr. Ambedkar criticized the Hindu social system based on Varnas because it promotes the inequality in the society, like Kshatriya, Brahmin, Shudra. Then one more is there. Like there are four Varna systems in the Hinduism. So he opposed those things. He wanted to be an equal status for others as well. The problems of untouchables could be resolved with radical changes in the social system. So he wanted to have social changes in the society, like human behavior should be changed towards the humanity. Like humans are humans. We cannot divide them with their work or tradition or living lifestyle and all. So he wanted to all should be equal. Consider them as equal. So and he keep responsible to this untouchability to the bureaucracy, like British bureaucracy or later on the Indian bureaucracy for this divide in the society. He insisted on the reservation of higher posts for the untouchables. So to upgrade their lifestyle or the status in the society, he favored or proposed the reservation for the untouchables or backward class people in the education, then services in the government and all. He also favored the separate electorate for the untouchables, like those who are in the second or the below caste, so they should have the separate electorate to have proper representation in the assembly, or you can say in the parliament, to raise their voice, to listen their concerns. He tried to secure for the untouchables an equal status with the rest of the society. It means he wanted to maintain the equal status of each and everyone with the other strata of the society. He supported for separate state of Pakistan. It means when during the independence fight against the British, there was a divide in between the Hindus and Muslims, like Gandhi and Jinnah. So he supported because he also said creation of Pakistan would liberate both Indians and Pakistanians, means like Hindus and Muslims, because if they are together and there will be a clash in between them, but that didn't happen as of now, because more than Pakistan, in India there are many or more Muslims are here. So, but anyway, but his thoughts were reliable at that time, because the violence happened, riots happened, then many people killed at the Indian side and at the Pakistan side as well. You can watch the movie called Gadar. In that they have depicted entire scenario of the India-Pakistan division. So he stood for orderly change of population, Hindus from Pakistan and Muslims from India. So he was ready to deport or import people from the India and Pakistan. Those who wanted to be in India, they can be in India. Those who wanted to be in Pakistan, they can be there, but in the proper order. Dr. Ambedkar, as the chairman of the drafting committee of the Indian Constituent Assembly, he played a vital role in the amelioration of the condition of the untouchables. He took special steps to abolish untouchability. In the sense, we can say he tried for downtrodden people of the society. He wanted to have each and everyone as equal, and those who are downtrodden, they should have the equal status, equal respect in the society. And at some point of time also he accepted the Buddhism to have the proper feelings, or you can know his thoughts. He wanted to contribute his thoughts towards the society. So he showed that he can convert from here any caste to any other caste for the benefit of the society or benefit of the downtrodden people. He sacrificed his life for the others, we can say, in the summary. So hats off to your work, dear Dr. Ambedkar. We will never forgive you or forget you, sorry, we will never forget you in our entire life. Thank you so much.